wants those children. He wants the children to play hunky punky with him instead and sit on his face. What's the joke?
Hello, my name is Earl Doobie, and I just got out of the shower.
Uh-oh. No online maxing? What is it about Lolcows and trying to prove to the world that they actually shower? We all know you don't, anyways. I know Lolcows and showers are natural enemies. I guess this is some kind of test, some kind of initiation trial. You're not a basic Lolcow anymore. You are a Lolcow at the point of no return. Society is just it's just not a thing in your universe, in your sphere.
Here we have Sean. Drop my phone. I'm drunk.
No, you're not.
Here we have, because you're supposed to get drunk on
I'm not gonna
Sundays.
fix
Here
this,
we
by the
have
way. I'm gonna leave it here, like
Sean
this,
Nick. He's about to go live.
upside down. Bowser recorded it upside down. I am leaving it for purist sake. It's the aesthetic. The aesthetic. That's the most important thing. You don't interfere in someone else's piece of art. I'm gonna be honest. I keep forgetting who Charles Martinet is, even though he's like White Bowser's like arch nemesis, the one who previously he mentioned that was the one who ordered him to grope that teenage girl at the movie theater. Yeah, I keep forgetting who he is, and for whatever reason, I refuse to look it up.
Because he just copyright striked my videos that I uploaded first. He just copyright struck my videos that I uploaded first. Okay? He did. You're not supposed to do that. In this following video, Sean, this is called hanging out with chatting with subs, playing games. Sean and Bartunik here he admits that he was the one who made me grope that 16-year-old minor at the movie theater. Okay.
Okay, so you just had to accept. You had no choice. Your life depended on it. It was either grope the girl or like get shot in the head. I guess. I bet. That's that's what happened, right? That's what happened. You had to. You had to. Insane. Sean L. Bartonet, damn you!
He also admits he was the one who made the 16-year-old girl take Adderall and go to a senior prom. This man, you see how crazy this man is? This man right here, Sean M. Bartunik, okay? He convinced a doctor. He convinced a doctor to give a 16-year-old girl Adderall, and then he made me grope her. What the fuck? This guy, Sean M. Bartnick here, is a crazy person. Okay, he's a crazy person.
God damn it, Sean L. Bartonet. If it wasn't for you, White Bowser would have never groped that teenage girl on the movie theater that one time in the big anime moment that happened. That moment. God damn it, Sean L. Bartonet, damn it. Why did you have to tell him to do it? He had no choice now but to do it. Oh my god, damn it, Charles L. Bartonet! I mean, Sean L. Bartonet!
And guess what? He also covered Smokey MCC and Kiwi Tapes, my best friends, and tried to turn them against me! Just watch this video right here.
I can't. It's upside down.
Playing games. Let's see vids. Sean M. Botnick, okay? When I upload those videos first, you cannot do that, alright? Now he has to get that straight. He has to get that straight, okay? I am massively drunk.
No, you are massively not.
Drunk. And it is a freaking Sunday. I just got back from church.
Has White Bowser ever been actually drunk? No, he's not. As I was mentioning it in my previous video, this whole pantomime, this charade of him doing this thing where he is warning you, right, about how much turkey sandwiches and what else? I don't know, like whatever, of how much he gets high on the turkey sandwich, and because of that, he completely blacks out, forgets about everything. He doesn't know how he's doing anymore. He's not himself anymore. So whenever he does something, he's not responsible for it. So, for example, if another feller like uh, Ralph Air Martinez tells him to maybe grow up another girl, maybe he will do it, and he won't remember anything. So you can't blame him. You can't make him be responsible for that. I mean, he really thinks he's that smart because his IQ is 118, right? So he thinks he's really clever. I'm not sure if he's ever going to come back to the internet, but I remember a couple like before he came back, I thought about it. I thought about him because I was starting this series. If you have been watching some of my previous videos, you have realized that this series I just started like a couple of months ago. And before that, I actually remembered, and I was like, wow, that crazy wave of White Bowser videos. I was already making videos back then, but I wasn't focused on Lolcows. And I remember I was just like, oh, well, I missed my chance of uh, talking about White Bowser. Well, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. And he's not gonna come back. And since he's not gonna come back, he's gone. Maybe he's gone for whatever reason. Maybe he's gone for a good reason. Who knows? Maybe you can hope that he's trying to give his life a spin, right? So in my head, in my dumbass head, side, I don't have an IQ as high as Earl Dubé. So I was thinking, well, if it's gonna be for the good, maybe he just shouldn't come back to the internet. And I'm not gonna talk about him ever, ever, ever. If I start focusing on local videos, I'm not gonna summon him back, because maybe that would be like bring him back to like the dark side. And now that I see it, now that he actually came back, and we see that he's actually way worse than what he was before, I actually kind of want him on the internet so that people, like more competent people than me, can actually keep an eye on him and like keep him in check, because this is not okay. This is not okay. This is like he's obviously pretending to be crazy now, but obviously nobody would believe him. Not even people who never saw him before, like 2 years, 3 years ago, and noticed the big contrast on personality that he used to have back then compared to now. Not even that. Like nobody will believe this phony overacting, and anybody with a keen eye would start to put two and two together and realize how much he's emphasizing on how much he loses consciousness and responsibility for himself whenever he's quote unquote drunk, so that it starts to look suspicious. And I'm pretty sure this is his leverage. He is his intended leverage. I'm pretty sure he thought he was being really clever and being like whenever. Uh, the thing is that I don't know what happened with his wranglers or whatever. I don't know what's the story there, but I'm pretty sure he's feeling like he wants to snap or something, and he's probably afraid of maybe succumbing to his impulses like he did before already. We have seen that he is capable of something like that. Actually crossing the line and not only just like chatting with somebody, if that wasn't bad enough, or doing something like that, but actually doing this physically in person with somebody. And this is not a case where he is like Cyrax, for example, who, well, as much as as you want to keep away Cyrex from like any like I was gonna say girl, but actually boys too. From anybody really, because he's a creepo and disgusting and all of that. We all know that physically he's actually incapable of like overpowering anybody, right? But White Bowser is the opposite. He's actually perfectly able. He is able to lift like 15 tons of like dead weight or something like that, and whatever. It's different. We know this guy can physically overpower a girl and has been capable of actually going over the line before. So it's extra creepy the fact that he's saying all of these things. I don't know. He is manipulative too. Like he's always trying to use his religion as leverage to appear, you know, holy and like you know virtuous in order to disguise all of his things, right? All of his gross thoughts. Let's just leave him at that. All of his tendencies. Whenever he was active before, like in the Smokey and Kiwi tapes era, when he became viral, he was always like trying to twist narratives and sympathy bait and all these things. So he's capable of that kind of nuance. And whenever you used to see him in those videos, hanging out with his friends, doing their little like like quirky anime videos and whatever, playing around in the backyard and stuff, you always saw that he was very passive aggressive. I remember that those videos. He used to have this black friend, right? And in those videos, they were like fighting, like pretending to have like anime fights and whatever, and they were all like fighting and pretending to hate each other and something like that. And I remember that in those pretend fights, he goes extra like hard on the black kid for whatever reason, and and it starts to get kind of noticeable. And he's like, "Hey, yo, hey Bowser, hey Bowser." So he's sneaky. The good thing is that he's never that good at it. It was very obvious. It was kind of uncomfortable. Once you see those videos where he's playing with his friends and the way he's going at it against the black kid, it starts to get uncomfortable. It's noticeable. It's not that bright. Like here, for example, it's not bright. It's not that clever, dude. It's not that clever, dude. Figure it out, dude. We can all see it. Everybody can see it. I'm not the only one. Everybody can see it. Ah, he's playing Red Dead Redemption, right? Mm,
See, he's talking about smoking kiwi.
never played it.
He's talking about smoking kiwi. I got nothing to do with anything that they all be talking about. Yes, you do. It's just like fucking. Cause you're the one who made me go after that teenager. You're the one who made her take Adderall at 16. You're the one who made her go to a senior prom. It was all your fault, Sean. All your fault. All your fault, Sean. And Bartek. All your fault.
Like here, I sound like a broken record, but the thing is that no, it wouldn't matter. Let's just say that he actually told you to do that. It's actually him. Let's just say that he's actually. For now on, this is my head canon. Sean L. Martinet. God damn it. The bastard, the dastardly bastard. He told them actually to grope the girl and take Adderall. Yes, it's true. It happened. But so what? So what? You didn't have to do it. Like, I'm pretty sure most people listening right now to my words could be told, hey, yo, go grope that teenage girl over there because I order you to do it. But they still wouldn't do it, right? I want to bet that I want to guess that would be like the response, right? They wouldn't do it. You're still responsible to doing it. You are still old and able-minded enough to distinguish why doing something like that would be inappropriate and undesirable. Why would you do that? Still, you chose to do it. And first, by the way, I mentioned it already in the other video, but in his original version, he said that he slipped, right? It was an accident. And now, Sean L. Martinet, damn it, the bastard, ordered him to do it. So what is it? The answer is none. He just chose to do it. Plot twist, you've always been sober this whole time. No, White Bowser, it was actually me who told Sean L. Bartonell to tell you to ruin you so that I could make a video about you 2 years and a half or something like that later on, because I didn't have this series back then, because I hadn't inaugurated Lolcow Rancho. I was just working on the planification of the town, of the ranch. My plan is to entrap Lolcows in there, to milk them, to become the greatest, biggest Lolcow ranch in the universe. That's my plan, my evil monster plan. And I needed you. But I knew you would be gone by then. In a year or so after that event, I knew you would be gone. So I needed you back. And I told him to tell you. But indeed, I am the monster behind the shadows, preying on Lolcows to devour them. In my trek to surpass Keemstar himself with his boring Lolcow cast that nobody watches. For you see, I am the most entertaining one, not him. People like me, people like monsters. And I am the most evil of them all. I will feed with your blood.
Guten Tag. Earl Doobie here. Welcome to Genetics. So I kind of texted my girlfriend. Woke up in this fat blue rocking chair to this amazing video. This confession video by Sean M. Bartunik. The same person. Don't worry, I'm sober now. This guy, Sean M. Bartunik here, who put a 16-year-old girl on Adderall and then told her to go to her senior prom.
Look up what Earl Doobie was accused of doing, my dude. Look, I'm being 100 with you right now. Like, I can't be more real.
You mean your co-host, the one you live stream with every live stream. Your co-host,
no
your
one gives
friend.
a fuck about that. Look, motherfucker. You need to get this kid out of your chat while you're talking about this sicko shit. I fucking mean that, homie. Like, this is proof right now that you are a pedophilic fucking groomer. And I don't know what you did to those stepkids or whatever the hell they were, locking them in the damn cars. I just saw clips. But look, motherfucker, you really need to get this goddamn kid out your shit, because you and Jeremy are grooming this little boy, and that is fucked up beyond belief, bro. Like, I mean, like, I can't be more fucking real than I'm being right now. This is really who I fucking am, bro. This is Gar talking, motherfucker. Get this kid out your chat.
Are you guys hearing this?
Your name's Garrett.
I changed that shit legally 3 goddamn years ago. You'd see
Where
that
am
if
I?
you've done your
Where
fucking
am I?
research,
Where
you
am I?
fucking
I'm
faggot.
spinning. I'm
Look,
spinning. I'm spinning.
So
I'm not.
Garrett and the
I'm
White
so
Bowser
drunk.
are like best fucking friends. Like hanging out with each other all the time.
Yeah,
Like
we
they're
are.
like
Yeah.
tighter than two cellmates on a lockdown.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. So as you heard from that video, let me kick the bucket.
Oh, okay.
Bucket right here. It's full of isopropyl
What is that?
alcohol.
What is that mess? What
Soap
is that? Are those power tools?
and wire. I've been soaking my foot in it.
Whoa!
Since, like,
What the fuck?
because I'm doing DoorDash. It's got like
Oh!
a blister on it from doing DoorDash.
You did that because you wanted
Yeah, I did a lot of DoorDash.
You obviously did that because
So,
you like fucking kids.
my foot has a blister on it.
You like fucking them. You like
Yeah.
fantasizing
I know.
them. You like
It's fine.
everything about children.
Gotta support my girl. I'm gonna go to the gym, gonna do more DoorDash, and then uh um gonna come back home, do a live stream. Please wait for me, okay? We'll play some Memory of Chaos on the Honkai Star Rail, and we'll have lots of fun, okay? By the way, Kiwi Tapes, don't mess with me. I know your full government name.
My name is Toni Larios,
Okay,
actually.
Moonhead?
That is my actual name.
I know your full government. I know your full government name, and don't make me say it.
Truly, big penis energy right there. Tr- Threatening to dox somebody. That's always a classy one. I love it. Big penis energy right there, people.
You're supposed to be my friend from all the way back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. You guys were supposed to be friends. And look what you did. You betrayed their confidence. They hosted you on their show, talking about Lolcows, talking about other people that did creepy things, and then you did something exactly the same as the people you criticized, betraying their trust, potentially making them look really bad because they were hyping this guy who is actually a predator. So people could have been like, wait. Why are you sheltering this guy? Why are you hyping this guy up? Are you hiding something too? You know, you exposed them to something potentially bad. Luckily, nothing happened to them. But yeah, you guys were supposed to be friends. That's true. You were also supposed to be a trustworthy coworker for that girl you groped. Remember? Yeah, that sucks, right? Betrayal feels terrible, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of does.
Welcome to Fugu
You
Jazz
can't have a
with your
locale
host,
unless
though,
they
with your
end
host,
up
earlier here. Anyways,
shirtless somehow.
I did a lot of workout today.
I've never been able to to pinpoint exactly what it is about shirtless maxing people, but it's always never surprising that they become a locale. It's like the animalistic mindset of like needing to be shirtless, which goes hand to hand with like obeying your primal instincts that don't necessarily have to be unnatural or anything like that. They're just like very basic and animalistic. And so most people I think have the sense to kind of dominate them and like overpower them and not succumb to them. But like there's certain type of people, right, that just like work with their like reptilian brain a little bit more, right? And a trait of that is like the shirtlessness. It's not just like, I don't know, walking around in your underwear at home. That's fine. Who cares about that? That's fine. Like nobody cares about that. But like appearing shirtless in public in a situation that doesn't really merit it, like being at the beach, at the public pool, or like doing some kind of sport where it would be perfectly natural and normal to be shirtless. But no, this is like, for example, this, right? Or being like just like outside in the sidewalk or something. Uh, it's that connotation of animalistic behavior that goes along with a lot of other things. At least that's how I view it. I think about that a lot because I'm an illustrator and I have this science that I have developed over the years where I created my own like scheme of design traits. One of my favorite things to do ever is design characters, and the characters that I design, a lot of them I design them without a shirt on or like naked or something like that. And sometimes it's not because of sexual connotations. It can have that connotation, but a lot of times it in my little map that I created, uh, every single detail from the colors to the shape to everything that I use for a character is telling a like a deeper background that is trying to hint at their entire characteristics. And animalistic behavior, it's something that I'm actually hinting in my own characters whenever I draw them like half naked or something like that. Yes. So that's where I come up. What? Why did I start with this tangent? I I almost lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I'm gonna show my illustrations since I fucking started talking about that for like yeah, just to make this a little bit more interesting since I like started with this tangent. Yeah.
This girl right here, she is so thin. Look how thin and slim. She even has a choker on. This Femioids girl, she has a choker on. That's so unattractive. Men are the ones who are supposed to wear chokers.
What
Men
do you
are the ones
mean?
who are supposed to
What?
wear chokers,
When
not
has that ever
women.
been
Get
established?
get that
That's
right,
not a
okay? Get that
that's
right.
not a good thing
Men
to
wear
say. Why would you
chokers.
say something like
Women
that?
don't wear chokers. Get that right, okay? Get that right. Anyways, so we have this Femio's weird chick who's getting in contact with Sean Easy. Now, Sean Easy, she stalks kids online, okay, on GTA, and wants them to play Grand Theft Auto with them for all eternity, and that's supposed to be my job, okay? That's supposed to be my job. I want kids to play honky Star Rail with me for all eternity.
Imagine a fat man in his underwears, in his tidy whities, wearing butterfly wings, talking about wanting to play honky tonky with children because that's his job. Stalk children and make them play honky tonky with him online. Wait, you don't have to imagine him. He's right there. Or are you supposed to think about that? Like, how is that? How would that be like a joke? What would be the punchline? There was no context or punchline or idea behind it. I don't know. It was just like, why would you say something like that? I don't understand.
Because it's a fun and awesome and educational game about chess and how to strategically move your pieces and gamble. And because you see, when you're Catholic, gambling is part of your religion. He's tagging Smokey MCC and Kiwi tapes. My best friends! Oh!
Brush your teeth, dude. Figure out, bro.
He gets kids to play GTA 6 with him for all eternity. It's maddening. It's maddening. It's maddening. It's maddening. Play honky Star Whale and sit on my face.
Sit on my face? Like, okay. He's. Okay, that other guy, supposedly, whoever that's supposed to be, if that's even real, is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like, who the fuck is he talking about? And he's like going online looking for children to play with him, but he doesn't want that. But White Bowser doesn't want that. He wants those children. He wants the children to play hunky punky with him instead and sit on his face. What's the joke? I'm not making it up. He just said it. What's the context? The context. I mean, he's saying it right there. I'm not making it up. Nobody's making it up. He's saying if anybody accuses him of anything, they were just accusing him of exactly what he's saying right there. You can't add anything more to it. It's right there.
Sit on my face. Sit on my. I'm fine. Okay, anyways, now listen. I am the red rose butterfly. I am Fugugenics. Alright. You know I did DoorDash again today? There's the bucket still there. Let me kick the bucket again. Kicking
A
the bucket.
bucket?
Kicking the bucket, okay?
A bucket?
Yeah, I bought my girlfriend a new uniform. Look at her disgusting, putrid, with holes in it, pantyhose shirt. She has a pantyhose shirt. What kind of disgraceful, ADD, German woman wears a pantyhose shirt? You gotta be prim. You gotta be proper. You gotta get those shoulder pads on. You got. I like women with. I like women with shoulder pads. Okay, I really like women with shoulder pads.
So I'm seeing a pattern here. So he likes women with shoulder pads. He likes women that are heavier, bigger, right? I'm seeing a power trip uh, fantasy here. He likes women to sit on his face. So, he likes to get dominated. He likes women, like, he wants a woman to be like some kind of dominatrix to him. By the way, speaking of all those hidden meanings I was talking about earlier, I wonder if Earl knows that the blue butterfly is the symbol of like mind control, like the MK Ultra and and all those kind of things. And it's used like in movies and in a lot of like symbolism representing that. I wonder if he knows about that, and he's and if that's why he's using it for himself, the blue butterfly, and if he's trying to be sneaky with that. No way that he's trying to have like a power trip about that. Like I'm showing them, and they don't even know. Like, no way, nah. Come on. So, anyways, he likes a woman that he fantasizes about a woman that can like dominate him, like overpower him. I wonder if he's always felt very impotent and like humiliated by women because of his incel status and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that's why he likes that kind of fetish. Maybe that's why he has that kind of fixation of like overpowering women so that he can have control over that overpowering. Like a lot of fetishes, like this, for example. Like for example, uh, like power play and like other kinds of role plays that maybe I can't even mention. Sometimes they stem from people who have felt victims somehow of exactly the thing that they like to role play. Because, for example, sometimes people who really get a thrill on with pain, they get their fix with that because this is like a controlled pain, right? A controlled suffering that they are in charge of, and that gives them that this sort of like uh, power trip over it, and they feel that it's safer for them that way, and they feel in control, and that's why they get their satisfaction being in control of the pain. So I don't know, maybe feeling powerless over women developed a sort of fixation on him, on focusing on liking like intimidating powerful women, like physically imposing powerful women to maybe overpower him, but in his role play he is in control of that, and it's a controlled environment. He is actually in control of his role play, right? So in a sense, he has the actual power there in the dynamic. I don't know. It's like it's fascinating things to think about.
I love women with shoulder pads. Okay, I just do. I love women with shoulder pads. She looks kind of single and ugly.
You look fat
Very
and ugly. What's the
fugly.
deal here?
Okay, I need children to play Honky Star Rail with me. Honky Star Rail. Honky Star Rail. Honky Star Rail. Pure serotonin and oxytocin in a man's body for 23 hours. What is the absolute worst that could happen, huh? Maybe I forget where I am in the house for 23 hours with no dopamine in my brain. Hopefully I remember you, Juno Fernandez. Hopefully I remember you, Kiwi Tapes. Because I still know your full name. I know you too, Smokey MCC.
Oh, he definitely feels powerless. You
Maybe I
see what I
might
mean? I
have
forgot about this.
a little
Yeah,
face docs
very
of
big
Kiwi
dick
Tapes
energy right
that
there.
a little Discord friend gave to me. Maybe I might, maybe I don't. You little moo head. My doctor has your full government name too, Kiwi Tapes.
Trying to dox people online. The trait of a strong man, everybody.
I'm warning you. Anyway, he makes them like freaking play GTA 6 online with
Oh
him
wait,
for
I
all
forgot.
eternity, man.
GTA 6 hasn't come out yet. I was confusing it with GTA 5.
Evil is the devil's work, okay?
Sorry, my
GTA
biggest
6
experience
is
with
not
GTA
like
is
chess
San
or
Andreas
honky
and a
stock,
little bit
man.
of
There
Vice
is no
City
gambling
and
in
a little bit of
GTA
GTA
6.
5.
There is no
A little bit.
gambling in GTA 6.
I haven't
There is no
played too
gambling
much of it,
in
only the
GTA
beginning.
6.
It's
That's
fun,
why
but I
it
always
is
get.
sick to play
When
GTA
I
6.
started playing
You
it
must
a
get
couple of times, I did
stop.
that. I always got just like sidetracked, just like goofing around the city, and I never really advanced the story, and then I never played it,
You're a Catholic. Play honky stop.
and then I never played it anymore.
So,
Yeah,
Sean easily
White
denied the
Bowser
allegations.
returns,
He still locks his kids up
and
in
GTA 6 hasn't come out
cars
yet.
and stalks children online to play GTA 6 with him for all eternity.
You are still mentally fit to stand trial if something happens, just saying. Earl Doobie. Don't try to play coy. You're not sneaky. Figure it out, bro.
What is with your shirt? Have some decorum! Have some decorum!
Says the shirtless fat man with tidy whities and blue butterfly wings attached to his arms.
Okay, I do. Women with shoulder pads in a suit.
Women with power, you see the
Hell
suit.
yeah.
You see, he has the thing. You would assume if he likes those kind of traits in women, he wouldn't be into like underage anything, like at all. You would assume, right? Yet here we are.
She is disgusting. Okay? I'm sober right now.
You have always been
Right?
sober this whole time, and you are mentally fit to stand trial in case anything happens. You're not clever, Wyatt Bowser, remember that. Stop trying to pretend to be crazy. You're not crazy. You are a capable and functional male. You are not this insane, deranged character, erratic character that you're trying to show everybody to be. Stop it.
Juno Fernandez, he can't, he doesn't go to the gym. This man doesn't go to the gym. Do you know how sad that is? That this man, Juno Fernandez,
It's almost as sad
doesn't go
as
to the gym.
going to the gym and still looking like shit.
He doesn't go to the gym. He doesn't work out. He's a weakling. He's only 145 pounds. And my girlfriend will soon weigh more than him. And I cannot
that's
wait
actually a solid
until my
this. What do you
girlfriend
know?
weighs more than 145 pounds. So she can sit on Juno's back. And Juno can cry and whimper at her amazing hulking body.
So that is a fantasy that he actually has. I knew it.
The almighty Catholics. Almighty Catholics.
Put that cross down, you
Confess your
hypocrite.
sins
Come on.
every Friday.
Dude.
Eat fish. Well, on a Sunday. I'm not drunk right now, as you can probably tell. I'm just I've just been having a little bit too much of the good old fashioned nicotine. Yeah.
High on nicotine. Just like Jupiter the Hybrid Maxine.
Anyway, so
what do you know?
that's Juno.
Why are they always the same character? Why is every Lolcow just the same character?
I am ready to deadlift Sean M. Bartunek, who only weighs 70 pounds wet.
How much do I weigh in pounds? Let me see. Hold on. 165. Huh? What do you know? I can never tell measurements in pounds and feet and any of those things. Why are your measurements always so fetishist? Figure it out, bro. Just use regular kilos and meters like a normal human being. What the fuck? They're more precise, anyways. Anyway, shut the fuck up, Bowser. Oh my god, I'm tired of you. What the fuck? It doesn't really say anything that interesting or new. It just makes you feel kind of ill after a while. Lolcows tend to have that effect on me, magically enough. This is why I will vanish into my lair. For now.